This movie is a dazzling spectacle for the eyes and also ears. Its bigger, longer, and even more spectacular sequel. It's groundbreaking, ambitious, and overstuffed with cinematic wonder. The technology that James Cameron is using to take us back to Pandora has been sharpened in every way. This sequel makes a grand spectacle of combining live action sequences with digitally captured performances inside a three-dimensional computer-generated world. This is by far the most beautifully detailed depiction of an undersea world that Hollywood has produced in the modern era. Unfortunately, everything else is mediocre. The movie does a poor job of introducing the new characters, offers too few surprises, and suffers from not enough emotional depth. Those fantastic visuals are not enough to sustain an over 3-hour runtime, and there are moments when the movie doesn't seem to have confidence that its world can tell a story on its own. The sequel has too much spectacle, while the story itself is not very exciting or suspenseful. The story is really basic and incredibly mediocre. There's not a single story beat throughout the entire runtime of this movie that you won't see coming a mile away, because we've seen all of these story beats a million times. Too many story beats from the first film are reduced and recycled by the sequel as well. There are too many characters here, and none of them are easy to connect with on an emotional level like you could during the first movie. It's wasting its star power in thinly sketched characters, and several character arcs even feel truncated or probably sacrificed in service of setting up the next movie. There's almost zero dimensionality to the characters, as the dimensionality is all in the images. The characters are already archetypal, but they move straight into being cliché and one-note when it comes to the children. The movie spends the entire runtime attempting to make you care about these children characters, but they are extremely poorly written to the point that they become frustrating. What ensues is essentially long and loud video game than an actual movie. The expositional scenes feel clunky and slow down the plot's momentum. It soon becomes tedious with not nearly enough levity. There's more action and thrills compared to the first movie, but not much to engage the audience beyond that. The action scenes are somewhat exhilarating during the first 90 minutes, but soon become exhausting and overwhelming. In the end, the movie really feels flat, shallow, and dehumanizing. We only recommend to watch this for the visual spectacle. Just don't expect to get good story or characters, as you will be very disappointed.